talk about the thing that so no, he still talks about the seeds. Okay, because it's all like gravestone that said Brian. That was a gravestone that we put the bones in. So did Brian put his own name on the tombstone, or is this kind of like some kind of weird Easter egg that if we do everything right, that something happens? Because I'm guessing that still, I think it's
Brian?
like Dad's name is Brian.
That's one sick joke, isn't it?
Maybe his dad's name is Brian or something. But why would someone bury up Dad's bones and then scatter them everywhere? Okay, let's not go with this. That's a split. It's almost summertime, but this area makes it feel like midwinter. It is kind of weird, isn't it? It's weird, like almost feels like Resident Evil 4 almost in this place. And yeah, so here I am, continuing playing this. Like I said, I was gonna do it. At some point I played the other games. Another game I downloaded that I kind of want to play just because I'm into watching the Jurassic Park movies that I will mention a little bit more of is I actually downloaded the Jurassic Park game. It was like Lego or something. No, it's also the same thing, but these are more, well, I don't know. They're black burnt trees, and then there's like white trees that's also missing the leaves, and then just talking about the ones that missing the leaves, not actually just look dead trees almost. And so yeah. And yeah, so I saw the rest of my movie bundle I made, or not made, but bought. I finished watching yesterday, or couple days ago, I started watching again the Lost World movie, and now I finished it. Of it. Second or third time watching it since I bought it a year or two ago, I think it was. It came with the first, the second, and third movie, and it came with the first Jurassic World movie. And it's very weird to me with this second one I watched, being much older now, more understanding about it, and like understand more about the like money aspect and the aspect of like engine, and like how would engine ever, come back from having a T-Rex in, I think it's like New York City or something, or Los Angeles or something, that T-Rex was loose because they opened it up and it wasn't sustained and stuff, and then like how did the crew get killed if it was just a T-Rex on the ship? How did like much smaller, like dinosaurs got on the ship to kill the crew? And so that's really weird, because they get to the cabin and then like there's a hand, and the hand was, without the rest of the body. So what's smallest enough to actually get on the boat, get in the room, the small room, to get in there to kill the cabin? Like the deck hands and stuff. Like, how do they get in there and then escape? And then they check the ship, and there's no other dinosaurs to kill the crew. So, and then did the whatever dinosaur jumped off the boat after that or something? So it makes no sense of how what dinosaur got into the ship command room, whatever it's called, like the captain's, where the ship is controlled. Like, how do dinosaurs get in there and stuff? It's so weird and stuff. Like, how does that work and how does that happen? And like, they don't really ever explain it, I don't think. Maybe they explain it better in the novel or something, or somewhere in special features maybe they talk about it, or maybe there's an interview saying what happened, but I don't see any dinosaur that's small enough to actually kill someone as he is driving the giant ship into to the dog. See, that makes no sense how that happened. Like maybe pterodactyls followed the crew and like attacked them when they was in open water, but then what killed them inside the little I can't think of the fucking like ship the I don't know the control room or something. The little steering wheel is that and stuff like. How, what dinosaurs went in there to kill them as the guy's driving? That makes no sense. So that would be nice if there's a place that actually explains it. Because I think there's like people think they're really smart. It's like, oh, the Karen or whatever they called killed the crew. But what killed them? What killed the guy who was driving the ship? And what killed all those crew people? They must have been something small, like the little, like, but the little super small dinosaurs are not really that, something that can actually cut the whole hand off a body and stuff. So I thought as I was watching, like, oh, maybe like pirates, like, jumped the ship and attacked the crew, but then saw they had nothing to pour inside a dinosaur, and they closed it, or they tried to close it or something, because I imagine it was in the little holding thing, and then they took it out to sedate it or something, and then they got loose, killed some of the crew, and then somehow they got it inside the little giant holding thing, and then they tried to close it, and then someone else got killed as they were trying to close it or something. But that doesn't make sense of if that what really happened was pirates jump ship killed most of the crew, and then the T-Rex got out, and then the pirates got T-Rex into the enclosure, the storage place or something, and then try to close it or something. That doesn't make much sense, but like what else could have done it then? Because they could have just left the T-Rex in the little holding prison thing that they put him in and stuff before and on. It doesn't make sense how they even got it, the T-Rex in the first place, in the little thing, because he shot it and then it went to sleep, but it was strong enough to push the dinosaur into the little holding prison thing. That makes no sense either, so it's a really weird movie if you try to like understand it more, understand how each scene plays out. It's like, well, that's pretty much impossible. They didn't have no vehicles at the time to push that dinosaur into the thing, and then have enough of a helicopter to lift it on top of the boat and stuff. So this must have been the movie's probably the movie's probably gonna be like an extra hour long, explaining all this shit and showing what happens, but then they decided to cut it out, and then maybe special features might have it, but then they forgot to add it to the special features or something. I don't really know. Okay, I can't find the guy's thing, so I guess I can't spawn. Oh no, there it is. As soon as I click the fucking name, something name or something. I really was looking for his place, and he's gonna find it. Just stop for a second. There it is. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so I can actually spawn there. And before I did that, of course, I ate some food, uploaded a YouTube video, downloaded some more stuff for next time. Oh shit. I meant to delete the email and actually click on it. God damn it. I got more email from someone. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back to my music. There we go. Okay.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
And then the reason why I want to go back to the game is And then I'm pretty sure I deleted my save files, that's fine. I just start all over, and then I just start on the Jurassic World game part, and then I just try to beat the game, and then at the end of beating all the different parts, then I'll go back and maybe try to do all the little special collection and stuff. Maybe I don't know. It depends if I decide to go to it. I'm not really sure because I got so many more other games to play again now. It really depends if I don't really like the ocean, not the nautical game. If I don't like the nautical game, then I probably won't be playing much of that anyways, probably. But if I like it, I might try to play it and see if there's actually a game. Either way, I don't really know. It might be, impossible to beat, because I'm not sure.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, please proceed to Mr. Stewart's room. There he awaits you, I shall assume.
Agent Moore, you
Yes?
know. So I think this is where you get more actually what the fuck is going on in this game, I think, instead of just, ooh, mystery raincoat killer, ooh, he might be real, he might not be real, but I think in this conversation, this one or the next one, you actually get a lot more insight, or more about what happened, I think. So this is a different hallway, okay. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. So this is a circle room. Okay, so I can change my suit there, that's locked. Mission's still there, he's over there. Okay, I guess I went last time. So I'm guessing there's gonna be 3 missions from him, because the first part was right here, and then now the second part is right here, and this part of the place right here and stuff. So I guess there's gonna be a third one, maybe right here. So first, let's go back to the changing room. Let's do this first. A little bit nicer room, I think. Apparently they changed my suit. I don't remember wearing this one. I think I was wearing the white ones. And yeah, that'd be something I like to do. Oh yeah, back to the movies. I'm very surprised. I guess in the second movie, Engine didn't get sued a whole lot about all the innocent people that was killed during the what they call incident. So I guess maybe that's how. Maybe they get what the hell, pineapple. Oh, on the pineapple and the fucking toilet. Like what the hell? No, but it's on top of the. So this is the spawning can of pineapples. I think that might be one more. It's like it seems like the guys, maybe the main guy died, so they're like, well, he died, so it's hard to sue them, I guess. And then Hammond is not really part of Engine, so they can't really sue him, I guess. Not like he has much money to be sued with, I guess. And then they don't really know who's Engine at that time. Probably doesn't have anybody else in charge, so it was pretty hard to sue anybody until years later. And that's why I guess it takes them so long to wait until to make another park, because they have to wait a long time for all that shit to blow over to actually try to do it again, I guess. It's just like in real life when someone makes a movie, they typically wait, 30 to probably 60 years before remaking it for the new generation can watch it as a newer version of it and stuff. Just like Harry Potter and Jaws and Star Wars. sure Star Wars gonna wait as long, but we need to remake it to reboot it, for a whole new generation to watch it all over again without knowing that, 2019 was actually, Star Wars before. But, just like Lord of the Rings had a TV show or a movie, back in the 60s or 40s or something, and then they remade it because, it's still 60s or something like that. So they remake everything, everything he's watching now. It's not gonna be it's the, brand new they made it. So it's the remake to make it look better and stuff for the new audience to watch it and stuff. It's so employee. Everything's remake every 60 to 90 years for the newer people to watch it and stuff, and whoever is in charge at that time to do so. Eventually gonna remake or redo, Back to the Future for the kids, during that time and stuff. It's everything's gonna be. It's gonna be so such a long time for now. When they actually do it, it seemed like everyone who's alive at the time would have died and stuff, or they can actually make it, and no one's like, "Come on, made it 20 years ago," or something like that. Some movie people are very smart to wait a very, very long time before making a movie again and stuff. And some people like Star Wars don't wait enough time to make it and stuff. So 14, 23, 26. Piano? What did that say? Moonlight? Moonlight? Well, first let's see these things had names on them, because I don't want to move them to the wrong place. And of course, as soon as I start playing now, my Xbox controller is like, "Hey, you ran out of batteries, motherfucker." Don't let them, like, Xbox is like, "No, don't let them say the truth. Fucking disconnect this shit." No names there. Everything's the same there. No special names of music. So this is, I guess, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I guess this guy is on 60. I guess it's so that's a 5, I guess. Is this whole row of 5? That's a 5, and then this is a 40, so 45. I guess I'm supposed to move the numbers, statues in the right numbers, I guess. But they don't say what's number 1, number 2, and number 3 or something like that. These are my actions to write down. Oh yeah, I should. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think someone recorded that song wrong, so the music sounds really shitty right now. Okay guys, I'm going to shut off my controller to switch the batteries. I'll be back in a minute or so after I switch them, and then I put the batteries on the little socket to recharge, and then I try to think about what else I want to talk about. I guess I can talk a little bit more about Engine and their, how they're not getting sued as much, because it seems like it's so bad, like innocent people getting killed, a dog got killed, they fucking destroyed a bunch of shit. Like Engine would need to, repair all that stuff and then compensate for having a fucking T-Rex there, so they lose more money. And I'll be back. Okay, let's switch these goddamn batteries. probably. It sounds like the music track from the silo or something. I think it's called the silo. Come on, find a hole, you stupid. Scratching up the shit. Okay. Pretty sure the mic is working, but I'm gonna check just in case. Move the cord back. Okay. Just plug down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. That looks is working. Okay, welcome back. Right, so let's look at this. Let's take a piece of paper out. So I'm thinking what I need to do is push any of them in the right order. Just let's take my index card, one of my index card right here. Let's take one of them out. Come on. There we go. Close that. Get my pen right here. There's my pen. Okay, 14. I know why they have names. If she is 14, 23, 23, and 26. 26. Thankfully, there's no mini missions on this chapter, so they don't need to do this twice. Hopefully. Okay. 14, 23, and 26. Okay, let's go. I think this is the right way. No way he can push it. There's no way or maybe his butler can do it. Okay, 14. Is there even closer 14? He's at 30. The third one that. Is there the third one? Only 2. Okay, there's the third one. That's 60. That's 40. So this one's closest to 14. So let's move it all the way down. But okay. That's 10. That's 12. That's 1, 2, plus over here. Okay, next is 23 and 26, so there's only 26 fingers. The problem is when you push it, he pushes about halfway. And then if you let go halfway, he stops halfway, so you gotta hold the button until he gets one fully thing moves, and then you gotta go. The hard puzzle, just like puzzles, don't take fucking forever. to the second part stuff I want to talk about. I guess a little bit about the game really quick is, if I lost it, like I said before, that's fine. If I would just play the one I didn't play, I played the demo. The demo was the Aggressive Oil, so I guess I just played that one. And then, I think I only did that, I think what I did next was I did the first movie, and then I did the second, I did part of the second place. I think I'm not sure, I don't remember if I did the whole second one or the second one. And then if I haven't done the third one, the third island, I guess I try to do that one too. I wonder if they're going to do like a DLC and release the second mission, or the second movie, the second Jurassic Park game into the Lego game and stuff. Oh, that's what opened up. Oh, god damn it. I don't remember seeing another door over there. So this should be a free save. I shouldn't have to spend $1 on it since it's not one of those save points. But I think you're still gonna spend the money no matter what for some reason. Oh no, you don't. Okay, so they do that. I always thought like when you save it costs like $1 or something, but apparently that's only in certain phones where you gotta put money in to use them. I didn't really ever figure it out until now. I never like pay attention apparently. Make sure nothing's over here. There's a lock. And what does that do? So that means I can go back that way, I guess, if I really want to. So I guess all of these doors I can eventually smash open, I guess. I'm trying to figure out, like, did I miss a door here to hit? I don't think so. Okay. Interesting. Oh. That door just opened. Oh. I thought these used to be somewhere else. I know these to a closet. A closet. Cowboy hat. These should be like all the clothes that all the people wear. Oh yeah, kinda this. Yeah, go with that. That's her, Gina's pants. That is for Sir Gina's pants right there. Yeah, so it'd be funny if this is like all the people clothes that everyone wears and like the cowboy hat and stuff. That'd be so funny. No, can't say nothing about the clock. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the game. Now about the movie bit, but I was talking about last time about how he... okay, does it open? I thought I said unlock last time. So that's really where you want to, but I don't see the purpose. Again, maybe it's because they see that as an accident, not actually something they're trying to do. Like, they didn't mean to let the dinosaur out because they don't know what happened on the boat, I guess, and stuff. That's my guess. now that the game fucked up.
Harry, turns out what you said was true, and I'd like to hear more.
York, as you know, there's a powerful mystery surrounding these seeds. You've seen them at those other murders that took place elsewhere. And you've seen them deeply involved with the murders in this town as well.
That's right. But how do you know all this?
York, you must be younger than you look. Youngsters tend to hurry so much that they let things slip right past them. What you need to do is slow this down a bit. That way you'll see what's really important. Let me tell you a story.
Yes, that's
50 years ago, when the war was over, just about when the communist Red started to become a rising threat, our town constructed a huge clock tower. Then, soon afterwards, a serial killer wearing a red raincoat went on a killing spree.
The legend of the Raincoat Killer? Stop playing games with me, Harry. That's nothing more than folklore. The FBI has no such record of a multiple homicide case in this town.
York, Anna, Becky, and now Diane. Their deaths are real, not folklore, not legend. The Raincoat Killer is also real. But under a strict gag order, the mass murder case was never made public. In fact, one could say that it was completely erased from history. Tell me, who do you think would be able to do something like that?
The military.
what about the FBI?
Very good.
Wouldn't the FBI
Model
just know
student.
more about it?
But if there are no records about it, then how do you know it really happened?
I was there, dumbass.
Good question, York. Why would I know this? The answer is very simple. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. The brutal killer himself. But we can talk about the details of that encounter another time. What we need to talk about is your Raincoat Killer. The new Raincoat Killer, if you will. The new Raincoat Killer. Yes, let's call it that. He's not the real one. What you want to know more about is the new one.
But they actually do with it.
Between 10 and 20 years ago, I noticed that these red seeds were special, and someone else did too. The human imagination can lead to tragedy sometimes. Someone linked the red seeds to the serial killer legend. Said, if you eat the red seeds and then kill someone, you will become immortal. This new fabricated legend was passed on from one to the next, evolving, changing every time, like a rumor. Some may have actually taken the seeds to try them out, to prove the legend, that is. York, the red seeds you have found from those other murders, they all came from this town, together with that one evil owner. People on
So you're saying that the series of cases I've been following are all linked to this town? That's interesting. But there's no evidence to support that story. None of the criminals we caught for the other murders ever mentioned anything like that.
It's your job, your role and duty to look into that. Now, the game must go on. You know I said that the incident 50 years ago was totally erased. Well, not quite. Records still exist in the sheriff's office. The old sheriff back then hated the military and did his own investigation. I need you to bring those documents here to me. Once you've done that, I'll tell you everything I know.
You can say anything in chat, I don't know about chat.
Okay, it's worth a look. And we may as well let the old man have his fun.
Oh god, his fucking bugger shadow was fucking glitching the fuck out. That was great. I like that. Buggy old game. So if he was scared 50 years ago, what do you know? Remember Kaysen? Like, he sees Kaysen walk around and he's like, wow, Kaysen, 50 years later, you still look the same. Bum, 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 bum.
Documents from a case that happened 50 years ago. Let's play along with the old man for a little longer, shall we?
Zach, that means we need to head for the sheriff's department.
I was hoping you could glitch through this fucking car. Just walk right through it. Okay, sheriff department, okay. Let's see if I can get a car. Yeah, we're good. There's no point in even getting a fucking hunk of junk. What point of a vehicle in this fast travel? What's it called again? Junkyard, I believe. Junkyard. Oh yeah, I'm just humming. Make a moment from this Metal Gear Solid 1 soundtrack I'm listening to in the background. I don't mind that too much. Let's see, let me buy it. Will. Cool. So I have all the vehicles for now. That's right, it's Kaysen's vehicle. I was kind of surprised you guys should buy Kaysen's vehicle. Bum, 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 bum. But actually, that's cool. I guess they have so much lawyers.
Can there really be documents here that the FBI doesn't even have? What do you think, Zach?
York! I told you! That's nothing more than local folklore.
Then he eventually left too when I started humming.
Harry said that he was there.
The Raincoat Killer is a phantom, made up to scare children long ago. I can't believe you fell for that from Harry, of all people.
I agree with George. Harry likes to play with people. Play with their minds, too.
George, Emily. Of course I don't believe him word for word. But you won't mind if I at least try to confirm that it's wrong, will you?
Well then, can you look for files by yourself? I'm still looking for Thomas.
Very well.
Emily, open the filing room for him.
What the fuck?
They're here too, Zach. This might mean we're getting warmer to what we need.
Oh, that's fucking weird. That is fucking weird. Let's shoot them to reload. I think one of you's mad at me because I've been like, I can't fucking spoil the game for this guy. He's fucking, his chat is on son of a bitch. Here's what happened. He left not so much of that one. When as soon as he was like, oh shit. I can't say, I can't fucking spoil it. Because I got push it myself. I was like, why do I just wait? Alright, so grab something.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
She realized that it's just too much fucking noise. You dumb motherfucker. How stupid are you? Looks right in front of me. It's as I can see it there. Any cards? No cards? What was that? I wonder if there's a version of this part of the map that's not all fucked up. Probably not, but it'd be kind of cool to see it's like a beta or something in there. I don't know you seen it, but like then I can I don't think I change. Oh, I should see if I can be able to get into Panda Bear. Panda Bear, anything from the Panda Bear? Knife. Gun. Oh, there's the Magnum. The .357 Magnum. Holds 6 rounds. Its attack is very high. And it's a little bit more than what I have in money-wise. And then for 2 bullets, cents for 2 bullets. Of course, this doesn't say how much machine gun and shotgun shells you get, so maybe one shotgun shell for $96? You already get 12. That is strange. But then, like, oh wait, this doesn't say how many you get, so... I wonder what's more expensive then. Well, I guess clearly the... I don't know. Because 3 or 4 shotgun shells might be more than 2 pistols or magnum rounds. I was gonna buy it, but I saw how much it was, and I'm like, damn, can't do that. So is there only one red one? Okay, so I can just keep going if I really want to. Look at that, so files. But how do we know that's the right one? I guess it's broken. It doesn't look broken. It looks the same like all the rest. 15 minutes already.
Yes, amazing.
Don't want to die.
I ain't dropping anything, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Nothing. You think they don't have anything for me? It's the manual. So you take that since we know it's so fucking expensive. Okay, so most of this is covered in shit, so there's only a couple of them that can be opened, so I guess I'll look. First big hit, middle side, alright, giggity giggity goo. Giggity giggity goo. Oh boy. Nothing. Is this the one I just did? I believe so. That means I probably did that one probably. Yeah, I think I did all of them. Okay. Let's go. I do have space for it. I did see some mini boxes in there, I think. Pineapples. I'm sure I have all the kind of pineapples I need. I already have, so. see one of them. What's that picture? Looks like Emily. That picture looks like Emily. Stuck just like that. But, trying to... Praying the playlist is already done. Man. So pretty much the first, I guess I'm getting if these ever really legit playlists, I guess. Hey, let's go back to the whole paint thing. Yeah, those look like kids or something. Could be George's decks, I guess.
this. Great.
I was about to pick up the item. It's like, hey, there's no item here. Maybe I should use a shotgun, I guess, since I'm full, I guess. Fucking enemies around me still. I should have checked to see what was behind the door before doing that. Whoops. Well, there's nothing good out of the door. Okay, go to the flashlight. Drop Let's see, drop seeds. Put it even it's something little thing. And I guess holding his axe in one hand and some paper.
Zach, looks like we need to continue our search for the documents.
Shit. Well, hopefully there was nothing good on the other door.
George, I'll get right to the point. It looks like someone else has just removed the documents I'm looking for.
Huh? Removed?
The cabinet looks like it had been forced open.
That's impossible. No one could break into there.
No. Emily, there is one person that can access that room at any time.
You don't mean Thomas?
It's too early to speculate. Profiling is my job, remember? More importantly, Emily, could you get me a coffee? A fresh one if possible.
Coffee? At a time like this? Why now?
Emily, please. This is very important. Some coffee. And bring some milk on the side.
Milk on the side.
us some coffee. So tell me what you know. Ah, Zach, this is amazing. Even the taste of her coffee is thrilling, to say the least.
What?
No, nothing.
What the fuck?
This isn't the cup that Thomas always uses for me, is it?
I'm sorry about that too, then. I just used a cup that was nearby. You have a problem with that?
Problem? Not at all, my dear Emily. The coffee is perfect. Well, okay, taste aside, this cup certainly is perfect. George, Emily, we're going to Velvet Falls. There's something waiting for us there. I can feel it.
York, are you joking? You're trusting your cup?
No, Emily. Going to a waterfall just might be a good idea. In feng shui, a waterfall is known to be a source of power. Even if we find nothing there, I'm sure it will give us some power.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, George. And don't forget to bring a fishing rod.
All right, I'll go get it.
Fishing? Are you two serious?
George, do you have a net? Zach, I hope we can catch a big one. Zach, this doesn't look like the documents we need. Try again.
Stopped on the present. I don't get anything for it though. Oh, that sounds like I'm gonna get doing
A fish. But this isn't the time to be fishing for fish, Zach.
Her brother There we go. The other problem is I'm not sure if we know it all about.
Good fishing, Zach. We've caught something to brag about
Now we
now.
put it in the fucking suitcase, right?
In all the history of the FBI, I'm probably the only one who fished out documents thrown into a waterfall.
Why do you want to
Don't you think so, Zach?
I just don't believe it. Files from a waterfall.
I hate their fishing too. That's great. Life, something power, 4, 9, 3, we didn't see. What? Make sure there's something we need. What? I'm not personally weapons this have been on
What does that all mean?
being killed.
It's called The Legend of the New Raincoat Killer. George, have you ever seen this handwriting?
Yes. It's Thomas's.
George, I need to take these documents to Harry. He said he'd tell me everything once I take the docs to him.
Those are classified. I can't allow a civilian to view them. Especially that deranged old goat who owns most of the town.
I agree with George. Harry is... how can I put it? He might be dangerous.
You don't need to worry. You said it yourselves, didn't you? There has never been a mass murder case in this town. That means these documents pertain to a case that never actually happened. Just look at it as though they never actually existed either.
Ridiculous.
York, I'm sure you've got a plan or something in mind. Okay. You have approval.
George, are you sure?
Emily, you need to continue looking for Thomas. Our search may just have become a hunt.
Yes, get on it. I'll go see Harry alone.
Okay.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it for myself. But Thomas?
There's got to be a rational explanation for this.
No, George. Throwing him under the bus.
Zach, George has started to change. I think the deaths of Becky and Diane had a deep effect on him.
I guess this town truly is without a king now.
The fuck was he not on him anymore? Damn it. Oh well. I think I'll be done soon, guys. So 370 and 115. So what's the fishing spot?
Okay then, Zach. Let's pay Harry another visit and get to the bottom of all this.
I have to admit, I do like spending a bit of time investigating alone.
I'm getting a bit sick of being told that I'm either too slow or too fast. You agree with me, right, Zach?
What's that stuff? Casing? Casing the boys. What chapter is this? Chapter 8. this episode. I gotta take a little break. I'm getting kind of tired almost. So I figured I'm just gonna lay down and watch some YouTube and go to sleep, I guess. Alright guys, catch you later. Catch you guys next time on Daily Premonition.